Hello children. In the previous video we have started with lesson number 5, that is the noun. And I have started explaining you the different kinds of noun. And we have already done proper noun and common noun in the previous video. Now let's start with the rest of the nouns. Children, regarding proper noun, I told you that proper noun is the particular name given to a person, place, animal or a thing. And common noun is the general name given to a person, place, animal or a thing. One more thing I told you, that proper nouns always begin with a capital letter, but common nouns do not begin with a capital letter unless they begin a sentence or are a part of the title. Understood? Proper nouns always begin with a capital letter, but common nouns do not begin with a capital letter unless and until they are at the beginning of the sentence or they are a part of any title. So now let's move on to the next kind of noun, that is collective noun. Now children, what do you understand by collective noun? A name which is given to a group of people, animals or things of the same kind is called a collective noun. Now children, what is a collective noun? Children, when we are talking about a group, that group may be a group of people or a group of animals or birds or a group of things of the same kind, which belong to the same kind. That is called a collective noun. Like suppose, I will give you one example. A group of dancers. Children, what is a group of dancers called? In that group, all the dancers will be there, means they belong to the same kind. So, the group of dancers is called a troupe. The group of dancers is called a troupe. Next, I will give you example. A group of singers. What is a group of singers called? That is choir. A group of singers is called a choir. Like here I will give you an example of a group of dancers. For troupe I will write one sentence. A troupe from Africa came to India. Means here I am not going to say that a group of dancers from Africa have come to India. I will just say a troupe from Africa came to India. Means a group of dancers from Africa came to India. So here the word troupe has been used for the group of dancers. So this word troupe is a collective noun. So this word troupe is a collective noun. Then I will give you example related to choir, a group of singers. This choir sang very well. Means a particular group of singers, that is called a choir, sang very well. Means here I am not telling that this group of singers sang very well. I am just saying that this choir sang very well. Choir means a group of singers. So here the word choir is a collective noun. Let me give you one more example. A group of keys. What is a group of keys called? It is called a bunch. It is called a bunch. So a group of keys is called a bunch. Then let me explain you with an example. I lost a bunch of keys yesterday. Means here I am not saying that I lost a group of keys yesterday. I am telling I lost a bunch of keys yesterday. So here bunch is referred to as collective noun. Then in the same way, a group of cows is called a herd. A group of flowers is called a bucket. Understood? Like, so again I will give you an example related to this. We gifted a bucket of flowers to our friend on his birthday. We gifted a bucket of flowers to our friend on his birthday. So here bucket again is a collective noun. So I hope children you have understood what is a collective noun. Collective nouns are the words for groups of people, animals or things. Collective nouns are words for groups of people, animals or thing. Like again I will give you an example, like a group of soldiers. What are they called? They are called army. A group of birds. What are they called? Flock. So here I have given you so many examples. I hope you have understood what is a collective noun. Now children, let's move on to another kind of noun, that is abstract noun. Abstract noun. Now children, let's see what is an abstract noun. A name which is given to an idea, quality, feeling or emotion is called an abstract noun. What is it called? An abstract noun. Now children, what is an abstract noun? A name which is given to an idea, quality, feeling or emotion is called an abstract noun. Now let me give you an example related to abstract noun. Like love, fear, bravery, goodness, happiness, beauty, sickness. All these are abstract nouns. All these are abstract nouns. Now one more thing I want to tell you about abstract noun, that it is something which we can feel or think about. Abstract noun is something which we can feel or think about. It cannot be seen or touched. It cannot be seen or touched. Like here I have given you few examples like love, fear, bravery, goodness, happiness, beauty, sickness. Can you see all this? Or can you touch these? No, we cannot. Like for love, I will write that love is a feeling. Love is a feeling. We cannot touch love. We can only feel it. Isn't it? Love is a feeling. We cannot touch love. We can only feel it. Similarly, fear, it is an emotion. We cannot touch or see fear. We cannot touch or see fear. So these are called abstract nouns. Nouns like which refer to an idea, quality, feeling or emotion. These are called abstract nouns. These can only be felt, or we can only think about them. We cannot see or touch them. Understood? Now, the next kind of noun is material noun. The next kind of noun is material noun. Now children, the name of the material or substance of which the things are made of is called a material noun. Now children, the name of the material or substance of which things are made of. Like there are children so many things. For example, I will give you an example like gold. What is made with gold? Jewelry. We make jewelry with gold. Silver. Silver also jewelry is made. Utensils are made. Understood? Wood. With wood furniture is made. Understood? So milk. With milk so many things are made like curd, butter. All these things are made with milk. So the things or the material with which things are made, the substance or the material with which things are made, that is called a material noun. Now here I have given you examples like gold, silver, wood, milk. Similarly, many more examples are there like sugar, iron, cotton, wheat, cement, plastic, copper. So these are the various examples of material noun. Once again I will tell you the names of the materials. All these are the names of the materials like gold, silver, wood, milk, sugar, iron, cotton, wheat, cement, plastic, copper. All these are the names of the materials. And with these materials the things are made. With copper also utensils are made. With cement the buildings are made. With plastic also plastic products are made. With wheat we make flour. With cotton the clothes are made. Cotton clothes are made. So these are the names of the materials, or you can say these are the names of the substances through which things are made. So these are called material nouns. What are they called? Material nouns. So children, here we finish with the explanation of different kinds of noun. Which are those different kinds? Proper noun, common noun, collective noun, abstract noun and material noun. So we finish with the explanation of all these five kinds of noun in this video. In the next video, we will do the book exercises of this lesson. Thank you.